Hello everyone, we are Team ACES and we will be presenting the case on Ramalingam Foods. Mr. Ramalingam Venkatesh started the venture in the form of a fast food restaurant in South Bombay in 1965. During 1975 emergency imposed in the country, Ramalingam Foods started selling idli dosa batters and South Indian chutney packets. Later, they introduced different variants of instant mix in a powdered form with increased shelf life. Recently, there has been a demand for their products in the foreign market. Business expansion in international market. The business expansion could have been done in Middle East, Southeast Asian countries and England, but due to limited budget, Ramalingam Foods must go ahead with one region. Various factors are taken into consideration before making the final decision to expand the business in Southeast Asia. For the international expansion of Ramalingam Foods, our consultancy shortlisted Southeast Asia based on various factors which would make this a successful expansion. We would be targeting Malaysia and Singapore in financial year 2019 and 20 due to presence of huge Indian population willing to buy these products. We have produced a marketing strategy and financial budgeting to launch all the existing products of the company. We would also be expanding the research and development team to produce new dishes or to incorporate local taste of Southeast Asia in the products based on the market research. The company's expansion would be backed up by an excellent IT team to manage the IT infrastructure and cope up with the changing digital market and a HR team to provide the best to the company employees.
Okay. The mode of entry, as we have seen, these are the methods that we have suggested for entering the foreign market. Some of the methods are local distributors and retailers, government tie-ups by tying up with government-linked companies. Non-government sectors we can do with local vendors, local distributors, and e-commerce platform and grocery delivery startups, which have been booming in Southeast Asian markets after the corona period. Some of the examples are Tesco, Happy Fresh, Amazon Fresh, Grab Market, Signature Market. Now, about the marketing overview, the marketing solutions aims to estimate the market size and before penetrating the foreign market and guesstimating the sales of the product to make an optimal decision for maximum profit. I have taken the population from the census and estimated the targeting audience by analyzing the marketing trend. Now, as you can see here about the estimated targeted audience, I have taken the percentage of number of Indians, either it be Tamil or other Indians, by analyzing the market trends and consumer demand of Indian products in the Southeast Asian market. And I've done the calculation similarly in the case of Singapore also. And I have come to the conclusion that total demand will be 171,815. This is the target audience. Sales, about the sales estimation, similarly, I have estimated that the total units that will be sold within a year is 62,2559. Some of the promotional activities that we have suggested that keeping in mind the health awareness programs, campaigns supporting the health awareness programs, tasting stations for the trials, billboards and holders, and advertisement and social media marketing. This is how we allocated the marketing budget, which is around 10 crores allocated to us from the financial department. And
so coming to the financials of the company, we have been allocated with rupees 50 crores to allocate to each department, which would be operating in the Malaysian and the Singapore market. HR would be given 7 crores, IT would be given 6 crores, marketing and research development would each have 10 crores rupees. Export activities would be allocated 8 crores, operational expenditure like warehousing and all would have 6.5 crores, whereas the emergency funds to meet any mishap would be 2.5 crores, which totals to an amount of 50 crores. Coming to the revenue projections, the revenue projections are estimated on the basis of the market demand given up by the marketing department. We have come up to the point where the demand for South Indian mix in the Malaysian market would be around 82,830 packets, whereas in the Singapore market it would be around 12,997. The average price has been calculated by taking the weighted average of all the three variants, which is 200 grams, 500 grams, and 1000 grams of packets. Multiplying this average price by the number of packets of demands, we get the revenue for each of the market and in each of the segment, which is chutney mix, dessert mix, North Indian mix, and instant coffee. The amount totals from both the markets to 14.91 crores. Similarly, in the next year, by taking into consideration a very pessimistic figure of 4% growth in all the departments of the products, we have a revenue of 15.66 crores. The trend would go on in the similar fashion, and similarly will be able to break even in the third or the most probably by the end of the fourth year, and by then we will be start making profits.
So for recruitment and incentivizing employees in respective countries, Singapore and Malaysia, we did an experiment on industries. So we found out that in Singapore companies, talent recruitment, staff loyalty, and performance motivation have always been vital. Employee share incentive plans serve as important tools for industrial engineering business to achieve these objectives by providing employees with long-term rewards linked to businesses. So following are the three employee incentive plans that are commonly used by Singapore company. First, employee share option plan. Second, employee share awards plan, and phantom share option plan. In Malaysia, the experiment indicated that most Malaysian companies are influencing employees' behaviors by linking the reward system and company's objective. Reward system is the main tool to drive employees' performance. Hiring in Malaysia could be expensive, so we allocated 7 crore to this recruitment in respective countries, as there are unavoidable costs. An employee has to bear, since our company is hiring in a foreign country, additional expenses involved in expanding to country. So some of the costs are company's registration, legal assistance, recruitment fees, translator, background check.
IT and Analytics Department. IT department will carry out following objectives. Hosting website, creating Android and iOS applications, aligning the process with the help of ERP, maintaining cyber security, setting up servers, network setup, hardware, software support, cloud services, and disaster management system. IT employee policy will play, IT department will play a key role in setting up the IT user policies. Some of the important policies are security incident policy, disaster recovery policy, and business continuity plan. Creating website, we will create a website which will be especially curated for Singapore and Malaysia. Android and iOS application will be created for users so that they can easily purchase products. Social media handles all the technical aspect will be looked after by IT department. ERP will be set up so that there is integration and free flow of information between departments. Cyber security is significant issue in business world. IT department will look after all the aspects of cyber security. The server system, a dedicated server room with server expert will be set up. IT communication, IT department will look after all aspects of the IT communication, such as video conferencing and setting up VoIP devices. The main task of IT department is to set up a proper and good working network, computer network. All the hardware and software support will be provided by the IT department. The cloud service and backup system will be set up and maintained by the IT department so that there is free flow of data between home headquarters and new headquarters. The analytics team will perform deep learning, AI, ML integration, HR analytics, forecasting the demand, hyper localization, customer feedback analysis, and chatbot operations. To set up entire facility, we have been allocated 6 crore out of the total 50 crore budget. Thank you.